Lace up your boots and hold on to your stick. This tour of the turf is unlike any other. Welcome to
Off-Pitch Podcast.
The conversations are interesting, some of them taking us back down memory lane, but all of them good fun. And as our purpose for the podcast is just create relationship and talk about conversation affecting us individually or collectively as sportsmen. So we've touched back on a lot of our background, and we are here currently. All the current captain and assistant captain are at the helm of the team. Tujagusia mbona inaitwa Stingers though. Yeah, we are just using tuk, but that's the brand we really pushed for. Stingers. We had a good run, we're still having a good run while we are having this conversation. So what are some of these memorable moments mnaweza kumbuka? These wins, can remember winning the National League, winning the Kusa, which as I'm not having the excitement that it deserves, but was not an easy feat to achieve. So Brad, tuanze na Kusa. Kusa came first, yes? How was it winning the Kusa League?
I think at that time, we were at the most helm of our... Everybody was... We were playing good hockey, man. We were playing good hockey. You know, in that point, ukiangalia across the pitch, you don't doubt anyone in any position. You are like, you know what? Handle your business. I know.
Handle mine.
I'll handle mine.
Goalkeepers zilikuanga Daystar, Kelly.
Ujamaa alienda wapi? The poet. Yes. Emandevu. Tuku. What?
Zilikuanga Lau. Tulikuwa na Simiu. We also had side ingine ilikuanga na Kataka. Then nilikuwa nacheza defense hiyo time. Mama nilikuwa nacheza katikati. Nilikuwa nacheza defense. Ogaja. Then katikati ilikuanga kina Brad, Abande, Nimrod. Nani mwingine alikuwa katikati?
Mbele nakumbuka
Mumo, I think. Mumo alikuwa anacheza hapo time bado. Alikuwa bado kijana kidogo.
Mumo hapo alikuwa was a good midfielder.
Then then tulikuanga na kina Rioba mbele. Rioba na nani mwingine?
Adagi alikuwa ametoaje?
Adagi alikuwa shatoka. Well, I think kulikuwa na watu wengine tunasahau.
Alex
Nyawira.
Yeah. So yeah, the team we got together, everybody anafanya part yake, right?
Man, we were... And you know that thing is important in a team. I've come to notice and realize that, you know, ukiingia kwa game and you know, you're not worried, but you know what? You just know Mose, even if he's going to make his mistakes, he's going to handle his business. I don't need to go and be wary of how he's playing for me to, so that I can't play my own game. Yes, we did. And surprisingly, we didn't have any coach. We didn't have a depth of players that we had like 24 players rotational. No.
You're confident Brad is missing, someone else is to
Yeah, wait. I think we were around. Sometimes we would even just post to say we need, because in hockey you need 7 players to start a game. We usually said we want 8 people.
Commit the 8.
The first 8 people. Au wengine mkikuja na hiyo extras. We used just to post. Nataka watu 7. Nani anapatikana? Niko. Haya wengine nyinyi mkuje kama mnataka mkuje. You get? And having that confidence and everything, even when kina Nimrod joined and kina Lamu, they was like, hey, kuna kujiamini, hao watu wanajiamini.
Kitu ambayo umesahau kumention ni hii team tulianza kubuild 2013. So by the time tunashinda our first major trophy in hockey ilikuwa 2016 ama 17 National League. So hao na watu tumekuwa together for like 4 years. So hii team imejel, imebond, tunajuana sisi wote, tumekuwa tukibuildiana. By that point ukiangalia bali ile alikuwa anacheza tukiingia, by that point naweza sema by the way jamaa amegrow, ameimprove. So hauna doubt na mtu, hauna doubt na teammate wako, unajua atakuja apige shughuli yake. Na by the way tulikuwa tuna turn up for games. Tumekuja kupiga shughuli.
Haikuwa kuja wafuate
dati. Tulishinanga ligi unbeaten. Apart from the last game after tumeshinda tulipigwa.
After tushajua tumechukua trophy, no one is catching up with us, ndio tukapigwa hiyo.
And in fact hiyo game tulipigwa juu, uwanja ilikuwa mbaya. City Park ilikuwa flooded. Tulipigwa 1-0. But I think kila mtu alikuwa na turn up. Mtu alikuwa anajua hakuna kwenda kupiga hiyo timu ya Tuk. Timu ya Stingers, unajua tukicheza games za ligi ilikuwa itonga Stingers, Tuk ilikuwa timu ya Kusa. So but I think it will tujenga ni those guys hawakutuacha. Walitushikilia by the way. Walitushikilia juu. Unajua Kusa wako wanakuja juu, ilikuwa chance yetu, walikuwa wanataka wewe Kusa tumewaachia hiyo nyinyi yenu kujisaidia kugrow na kuwa confident. Then ligi since uko kuna watu very experienced, tunakuja na step in, tunawasaidia kiasi, tunawashikilia hiyo side. Wanakuja hata kama hakuje kucheza, wanakuja hapo kwa terrace kuwasaidia, kuachia na nini. Hakuna coach hiyo time. Tuko tuna jamaa wa kutupigisha physicals pale CMU.
It's always trying to prove or trying to stand out where everybody else are going to establish advantage. Yes,
because I feel we had very talented guys, very talented guys. Kitu limiss ni coach, mtu anajua the technical side of the sport. That was something we really lacked when we needed it. Because saizi mimi hata ukaanza kuna vitu technical saizi mali nimefika as it a stick honestly. As it a stick wenye zinahitaji kufanyika.
Ni Kenya unaangalia tu unaona hii inafanya hivi.
Juu hiyo time nilikuwa naendanga City Park, naona vinyoro wana exit ball venye nafasi sijui kuchezwa katikati, icheze iende byline audition, and that's how we learned hockey sisi at an advanced stage. So it wasn't something ile mtu anakushika mkono anakupeleka training ground na kuonyesha kitu unafaa kufanya. No, we just learning through observation. But unajua hao ni vijana wa technical university bana, these are smart people already. Yeah, these are smart guys, watakuja wajifunze hivi. Tunaambia twendeni City Park.
Funny thing hiyo ni tukishinda, we didn't have a pitch to train.
National League tulikuwa ready uwanja wetu ya size ya South. Tulikuwa tumetoka kufurushwa RTI mbio.
Sado wamejenga classroom that which I can find out.
So tulikuwa tunaka patch plan hapo hivyo tu, naenda tu kufanya vitu zetu hapo kidogo
but kimbia juu ikakuwa feel right about
it's almost half a pitch.
So tulikuwa na a quarter a pitch at best. Hatuweza ika goal post. Na hiyo ndo tunatumia na kuja tunashinda games. Mpaka kuna wakati mtu alikuja akasema ndio uwanja mmekuwa mkitumia
mnapiga watu
mkaenda mpaka Premier League. Yeah, you guys deserve better. Kuna watu kwenye wana misuse resources wanazo. Yeah. Kuna watu wana misuse resources zao. You know, that was also a proud moment juu jamaa hizi ni zile stories unasikianga kwa news zenye mtu amecome from nothing, ama unaangalia jamaa mali vitu ana post ama vitu za ana post na mali anatoka mbali.
I reflect.
Yeah, na hapa ni katikati ya jiji bana. Watu wanafanya shughuli zao. And the thing is those guys were committed. Watu walikuwa wanatana for each other. Training watu wanakuja. Kwa hiyo uwanja tu ndogo hiyo mbaya. Watu wanakuja, wanatokea, tunafanya training. You know that pia inakupatia moyo. So I think that was the main thing. It built core team. We had like 12-13 guys when you go sure these guys are going to be there. So everything else happen on the side of this. Wanajua nikienda training nitapata 12 or 13 guys already wako hapo
every day.
Yeah, every day. Yeah. So I think that was very important stage for the team. So I think hiyo nilifanya tukabuild up anga tukashinda hizo titles tulishindanga hiyo time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before nisikie on winning and then what next after winning National League, Bradway take yako ya during that season ilikuwa kama unakumbuka nini differently?
I think hiyo ndo kama vizuri kwa timu yetu kuna kitu tunaitanga upapa. Hiyo ndo kuna hiyo time kuna upapa sasa ilikuwa inapeanwa. Like kuna upapa ilikuwa inakuwa injected into people. Like unaambiwa
So upapa yani work rate ama how can we bring it
Like
in a
this,
term watu
you know,
wanaweza relate
in kwa sports it reaches a point just being good is not enough, you get. Kuna ile point inahitaji the confidence to be that good, you get, to believe that you are that good.
Yes.
That is the upapa
You're
I'm
the
talking
upapa.
about. I'm
Okay,
talking
thank
about.
you.
Like so hiyo time tulisukumwa mpaka unaangalia hivi unasema okay sawa. When you need a win or you don't need a loss, someone just chants from Uko, Brad, really.
Yeah.
You get, like they know, they are telling you, you know what, if we fail, we are on your case. So Brad, do your work.
Yes.
Do your work. Remember? And they are trusting you. They are not telling you out, oh, by the way, you're not doing. No.
It's not the first time also.
We don't know how you're supposed to do it, but do it. You, in your own wisdom or lack of it, go and do it.
Yeah.
So, your time really. And I think at the end of the day, even the players that from that time want to talk up, even when you play with them, there's certain flair and arrogance to it. You get someone has, you get someone is like, you know what, you might be good, but I'm also good. You don't think you can come and just think. Hey,
where I'm lacking in the talent,
I'll cover for it. So don't think it's easy.
So one.
Kuna wenye nitameka up for it pia mimi.
Yes. Don't think it's easy. You get. And that is the mentality we used to go with every game.
Yes.
You're like, you know what?
And it was a game at a time. Mkwa mna consider upcoming.
A game at a time. Nowhere did we look like, oh, by the way, we know you're supposed to. And I don't think we even sat down and said like, oh, you know, you're supposed to win this league.
No.
We took it a game at a time. The game that you're supposed to play today is the most important game.
And that's the must win.
Here next week, but hiyo ilianza kuja wakati now we thought like, okay, this thing is a reality, man.
It's possible and we are right. Yes.
We might be qualified for the business.
So in add on to the feeling ya upapa or
related. So it's like, and then you started seeing people, you know, there's that time when, you know, kama vile Leicester ilikuwa inashinda.
Yeah.
There's a time, kuna wakati people used to take them as a joke. You get, people who used to bet, wanasema, let me watch Leicester, watashinda, you get. Hoping that, you know, that run is coming to an end.
Yeah, at some point, yes. Always waiting
but
for
then,
it, but not coming.
Teams started becoming wary. Hey, we are playing against Leicester. Hey, no, we need to check ourselves. So when you started to get to that point, we are like, hey, teams are like, hey, no.
The moment they come doubting themselves, Papa on the other hand, he may take over.
I remember someone once told me like, hey, when you play with you guys, that game is just difficult. It's not difficult based on tactics. It's just difficult because the moment unapata, you might be skillful like you utapata your ball. 7-8 people are lining up just to take that ball from you.
Yes.
You beat the first one, the second one is telling you, okay, fine.
Or the third.
And when you beat anarudi nyuma anakuambia, okay, fine. Ukimaliza now, I need a second chance with you. Come. So it was like, it's hard. Because at that moment, it was very hard to beat the three of us. You beat the first one, probably the second one. The third one, is taking you on.
Too much.
You're like, you get.
Yeah.
And no one is beating you down like, oh, Brad, by the way, you have lost that man. Niachie. Mimi nimeona vile anakuja, niachie. Vile anakuja hivi, wewe niachie, nakuja wala. So at that time, hiyo kwenye vile Mose amesema kuna hiyo gelling ilikuja ikelewa na kwa pitch.
Yeah.
It was how I enjoyed my own.
How was the feeling then winning and being promoted to the National League?
I still have that trophy in my house. And among us, most of my Facebook inakwambia kitu, do you remember? Inaniletea hiyo kitu naangalia hivi nasema, I look at even the physique that I had at that time and everything. I'm like, the hair. How could I forget the hair? The dancing rasta. The dancing rasta.
Yes.
I remember even when I shaved, someone told me, sasa okay, umeacha kujua. Because I remember it, and then I look at the whole thing. You know, you see a picture and it's telling you the whole story. Like, you know, like, hey, boys, I know this. I know the feeling that each and every one of you is having in this photo. I know it so well. I know it so well.
It was a good way for you to justify all the hard work.
It was.
Yeah. Moses, how was it for you? And then now take us on preparing for the Premier League, and then how the Premier League was.
I think your ligi tulishinda, mimi hata sijui tulishinda aje, but then nilikuwa surprised that tunaenda kushinda ligi. Mimi sikuwa expect. I was just there to play.
Yeah, to play hockey.
Enjoy myself, kata watu kidogo, kuja piga banta.
Wait for the next person.
Yeah. Niambie jamaa kunipiga, hizo ndio season kunipiga tu kwenye next time. That was all I was going to do. But hiyo kushinda was really a surprise. The reality kaanza kusink in. I'm excited, then I'm also scared jamaa unaenda park una game za Premier. Unaona mbio watu wanakimbizwa
on the organization.
Then unakuja unarudi training Tuesday unaangalia uwanja uko nayo. Then unakumbuka kuna left back wako pale kidogo pace kidogo na kuanga wasiwasi na una imagine ile side aenda ku defend mtu kama Mutira like
how will that
itakuwaje? Yeah. But then at the end of the day I was like, we deserve this.
We did.
We have built something here yenye kila mtu anaona. But then kuna time nilikutana na coach Senge akaniambia, by the way, you guys transformed this team.
Yes.
You see the same team ilikuwa najua the same tu kwenye ilikuwa inajulikana. We transform, this is the generation transform your team. Yeah. This is the time watu wakaanza kujua team ya Tuk, by the
it's a serious.
There's a team, kuna team Tuk ya hockey. Yeah.
Like they have players we can go and look for.
We can respect that team. By the way, that's the time watu wakaanza kuja kuanza
ku. By the way, it was very hard.
Apart from your time to lose watu to Impala because it was a new club.
I've never seen someone come sign
a lot of incentive around it kwa sababu kuna pitch. You know this equipment.
Being a clubbish.
Yeah, because pay Impala ni jina kubwa in sports in this country, so I think that was the main incentive. Wewe hata ulituhepo karudi. Yeah.
Nikona story
sana. But we are happy ulirudi hapa bana. We are glad.
Because hiyo story tulisema. Hiyo story nilikuja kusikia. Kumbe hata signing iko imefanyika huko.
Waliongeza jiro jamaa walisa fanya nini?
Nena kina Uchingu anasema it's done. The team iko and we already, the season is starting, and I'm like, I almost left playing here
You were missed jamaa. You were missed your time ulikuwa wewe. Wewe ulingana hapa kukarudi. Ulirudi ndo tukashinda liga au ulikuja tukienda Premier?
Alikuja Premier
tukuja kama tuko Premier.
Transition, that's where we are right now. The transition.
Yeah. So we to beef up some areas. That's why tulikuwa tuna insist urudi, because tulikuwa tunaona kidogo tunahitaji kusaidiwa hapa hivi.
Lakini another thing, apart from hiyo time zetu tulijoin, time kina Nimrod walijoin, we also got players, good ones. We also got players like quality.
Yeah.
Like we got quality first team. Unajua hiyo time hiyo unapatanga people that you need to build up. You got players that you are like, yeah. Yes boy,
pushing the team forward.
Yes, so, you are inside.
Hata city hiyo brad, unapata kijana ametoka Maseno.
Yes.
Kijana ametoka shule inacheza hockey, amekuja Tuk. You know, it's something very rare, but then it
happens. Hivyo mtu mwenye Sengea amejaribu kumwambia kama join. Tukamwambia wewe kuja cheza. Acha kwenda huko.
I remember nilikutana na ofisi ya Ochieng. Kama ametoka kuongea na Ucheng na baada kama kuongea na Ucheng kuhusu story ya Senge. Then I met him there. I talked to him, tukamuingiza box akabaki akakubali ku stay. A very good player, tusaidia bana.
And inafanya na realize your situation where tu kama utaki kuwa in the place, it's very hard.
That also brings out the other idea that kujoin Tuk ni ngumu.
Ngumu sana.
Not unless umekuja kama wewe ni student, it's very hard. Look at the guys wamejaribu ku bring in, all of them
flop.
It doesn't work. It has rarely worked with the guys who brought in from other teams. It's been very hard because it took lazima tuzoe kutoka ukiwa tu.
There is no incentive.
Ukabado kijana mdogo lazima tuuzoe.
You know, there is no incentive to it. Hakuna, there is nothing that kuna pitch.
It's a personal.
It's kuna pitch. Like in the moment you endure us for a while,
you can go anywhere.
You'll enjoy it. You'll survive anywhere. Then you'll realize that I can enjoy. Because I think for Stingers it's not always just about the hockey.
Yeah.
Yet actually when we gel outside better, we play better. You get? If there's no squabbles outside there, there's no faction that does not listen to another faction.
There's always factions.
Hey.
Factions you come out when you're living out or
yes, simple.
There's only two factions.
And the only one they separate me, you took it away. Mtu anakwenda hivi anawe lala.
Those are the only two sides to go as a you team.
The rest of it, it's a team.
It's a team.
Na wewe you still get along hata kama mtu amelewa mani. Anakuja na kama wewe siko sawa. Kama mjama aliniseti nini sana ya Mombasa. Mimi peke yangu peke yangu ndo tumelala. Wanakuja roho wananiambia baby. Alafu wamekuja wametoa mashati wamekaa hapo kando wanataka tumuse. Leo sisi hatuko. Nikamwambia wajama tufanye aje? Nyinyi mshajua vizuri. Nitoeni tu hapa. Nisikubali tu mnisongeshe na bwana tufike semis. Na by the way tulifika semis ya tournament. Yes, sasa unajua the thing is tunakunyanga tunaambiananga ukweli. Jamaa yenyewe leo mimi niko
off.
Leo ni kubaya. Mnifanyeje? Mniweke wapi? Nanitaka wapi?
And ukiekwa you still expect.
Yes.
Yeah. Umetuambia na sisi tunakwambia nini tunatarajia kutoka kwako. It's not like to expect to bebe team umesha.
You do your normal now you usually do. You are saying
expect that. Yeah. So I think you're the one of the main understands to build with each other through bonding too. So you know how this guy works. Yeah. So I think it's one of the main things we kuja to learn about each other. And I think it's one of the lessons we kuja to take away from just hockey. It's all about life here unajaribu ku apply with other colleagues in other areas. Ni muhimu sana.
To wrap up on the Premier League season.
Premier League, it was an eye opener to the player that I am right now.
Total
eye opener. I realized that is when, to be honest, that is when I realized like I can be good defensively from the mid. I realized, okay.
The notion that defending starts from the front.
I realized, you know what, this thing can be something. I realized, okay, sawa. Brad, forget you. Acha kutapatapa, you unataka sijui ucheze wapi. This is the player that you are. You get? Yeah, because I played relatively well compared to being a first time. You get, and I'm playing big name, heavy hitters in the
regulars in
the national team and everything. You get, I'm like, okay. And it was an eye opener, just to say it. Though there's one game I have just always reference it, and I am sure you guys have heard it a couple of times. I'm telling you, here game your Premier na USIU. I need that tape.
In the rain.
I need that tape. Sit down and always just tell my kids, lads, hey, this is the toughest hockey match I've ever played in my entire life. And mind you, USIU were not the elite of it
during that season.
During that season,
yes.
You get, Butania played well. Police almost beat them. You get. Mm-hmm. But then there comes this other institution, and I'm like, hey, those guys of arenas, what? And me being the defensive man, I was supposed to mark Mudi. I was like, what the hell is this, man? We have never encountered anything like this.
You had already done away with the Rasta or still on?
Yeah, still on the dreads.
Still on
the dreads.
So longer dancing Rasta, you found a dancing Masai.
You found someone was wet. That man ran.
Kumbusha watu kulikuwa kunanyesha hiyo game.
Kulikuwa kunanyesha bwana.
How many matches tumecheza kukinyesha? Very rare.
Bunia na shout tuko nyuma. Kwani hizi tunanyesha
majamaa
bana?
Because for a minute tumejua it had to stop with the defense. Tunatoka inarudi wapi?
Defense.
Inatoka inarudi. Because hata despite tunalia hivyo, they really had to search for those goals. They really had to search
I'm saying
for
they
those
did,
goals.
but then, yeah, in the moment, that's why I usually tell people, defending without attacking is the hardest match
thing
you
ever.
Don't ever try. Attack. Do something. Hold the ball in the midfield. Put it forward, Uko. Just put it somewhere. Like you decide to sit back and do Mourinho style. It's a lie.
It needs a different tactic for it to happen.
It needs different tactics, different legs. It needs a lot. Hey, someone say.
So, Brad, to the Premier League, back to the Super
Ping
League.
pong, sharp.
Yes. How was their first?
But then when we came back to the Super League,
I will touch on the first relegation.
Relegation.
I know you have a second one.
The first relegation was now being relegated now back to the Super
League. Didn't feel much about it.
I didn't feel much, and I was like, you know what?
You achieved what you could have achieved with the match resources.
Expectations are not so high.
They were not so high.
Expectations are very high. That's why I took very disappointed.
Yeah, we were not.
Again, facilities close to zero. Teamwork close to zero. Equipment.
Facilities was null.
Field, none.
I remember even we took ourselves, went to the institution and told them, you know what, guys, as we know. By the way, if we were given a hockey pitch and a competent coach in the Premier League, we were sure. We went them and told them, you know what, we can compete. Because we just needed fine-tuning. Because looking back at it, there was nothing, to look on technicalities. You get? Being overrun by the subs, you get...
Not having someone at the table to help with the substitutions.
You get very shoddy training facilities because, you know, this is Premier, people are running.
Yes.
You get...
People
are doing drills in a whole pitch. Almost the whole... The entire... Hiyo Premier League yote, kila mtu, all teams wanafanya hiyo. Nyinyi tu, ndio mnakuja kwa quarter pitch. Mkatane.
Watu wanapewa 30 minutes for a warm-up. Then mtu ameplan for every single minute about it.
To the latter. You get, people are looking at you like, hapa ni points.
So, thank you, Brad Moses. Highlight your Premier League and how will it take the relegation. Then we just move on to this last season.
Yeah, we had several wins. Not one, I think at least two.
Yeah.
We had at least 2 wins.
It wasn't entirely.
Because I remember at some point with even 3 games to go,
we had to win one, then we
were still fighting with Western Jaguars about who was getting relegated.
And KU.
Yeah, and KU. So I think we are not so badly off. We weren't there to compete, and I think we did our best.
Yeah.
And I think that's the first season I started playing midfield.
Yeah.
Because Boni alikuja, akastep nyuma, mimi nikasonga mbele.
Yeah. Trying to fulfill those roles.
New roles and plus I think ile time tulikuwa national league I used to wander off into the midfield so much watu wakaamua okay wewe sasa enda tu go sasa juu amua kwenda huko. Ingia tu kienda huko. As I said, the relegation wasn't so disappointing. It wasn't disappointing
because then tulikuwa tumepewa Super League hapa tukasema it's not bad.
Kuna ligi hapa hivi. Sisi si wale.
Again, there's always this notion kama tukicheza guys you lose, but we really have to bring our A game if ever we want to get out there.
That's one thing I miss about ile team kwa cheza Premier League. Premier League tulitoka game ya Butali first leg tumepigwa and everyone is smiling. Kila mtu anatoka akipigana pat on the back like my friend umecheza.
You did your part.
Umecheza, see just you did your part, you turned up for this game.
You turned up
for this game and you played
on the top level.
Yeah. Umetoka na Butali first quarter 0-0. Umetoka National League. Wanapiga watu 8-9-0, wanapiga their age mates
the other season teams.
Yeah, umetoka umepigwa 4-0 full game. Yeah, I think that game we really played well. We turned up for that game. That's the thing nilikuwa na miss about the whole thing after tumerelegatiwa na nini. There was some disappointment in people. Watu wakataka kutoka team. then you have to convince guys to stay. Unajua pia ukianza convince mtu to stay pia
Ni tricky. You start losing it.
Getting on their case every game anakwambia bana wewe ndio ulitaka hapa mistake kwa hapa. So there was that some level of commitment you can drop. Sasa tukafeel tumecheza tumerudi.
But even Super League tumecheza how many
seasons?
The first 2 seasons to compete.
We still had a good team with it. I remember your time nikamwambia Nimo alikuwa anataka kwenda Waza. Nikamwambia give us one more season. Because I still look at the team nikafeel we can win this.
We can win this.
Nikamwambia just give us one more season. Tusiposhinda nini? Ishia. Akakubali akastay. We had a very competitive team by that time. Because just ndio tumetoka Premier League tumekuja. So this is one of the teams that nafaa kurudi Premier League by then.
Clearly, yes. Considering how tulicheza on the Premier League, it was only right here.
Because I remember that's the time watu walikuwa wanakuja kuangalia games za Tuk. The year because Tuk inacheza. We were playing so well. But, tukashuka, we had to start reevaluating ourselves again, tuanze kujijenga. Tukaona pia we're not getting so much help. Usually ni public university pia you can't ask for so much. Yeah. Kama hivi tu iko kwa budget, haiko kwa budget. So we had to start motivating ourselves to push you. By the hockey kuacha ni ngumu pia. So ikabidi tumotiviane, tupushiane. Watu wakaanza kumaliza shule by that time ilikuwa 2017 hivi watu wanamaliza shule wanapata jobs away from Nairobi, so it's hard to keep them around. We found ways to stick some of us around. Wale waliona it's too hard for them. Hiyo wako wanalipwa na hockey, job ni priority, they had to leave. Wengine wakapata teams ziko Premier League na wadai pia we can't hold on to you pia.
The point is to ensure watu wana grow, so
you have to grow here.
If someone doesn't see his growth here, you can't hold on to him. It's just,
as I said, it's
an acquired taste.
If it's
the thing about Tuk, one thing nashukuru shule is the opportunity kucheza hii game.
Yes.
Wao walikuwa wanatupatia tu platform by the way. Wanawalipia registration, wanawapatia kit, wanawapatia transport. Wewe enda huko ucheze, ukipata timu inakulipa, go. Ukipata timu itakulipia school fees ama itakupatia job, go. This is just an exposure for you. Watu wakuone. Waone jamaa anaweza cheza. So waone kama anaweza kukujenga au kimaisha wakuchukue, it's fine, you go. So that's the thing I appreciate about this school so far. Walitupatia tu platform ya kujiexpress.
What went wrong in this final season 2021-2022?
Oh my God.
Tuanza na kulaumu COVID.
Anza hapo.
Tulaumu COVID kwanza.
Tulaumu COVID bana.
Brothers sasa
tulaumu COVID kwanza. First things first, tulaumu COVID. Second, I felt like we didn't turn up for it yet, because I know, being it's not called, it's called wanasemanga wazee hawakutokea. Wazee walitokea, and then the young Turks, they didn't want to train, they didn't want to kusikiza, you get, they didn't want to be injected with the confidence and everything, you get. Even when someone, wanasemanga Mungu anasaidianga, God blesses the work of your hands. So you have to work, you have to have the hands to be blessed.
See, two hands, and I bless the work.
See, hands, it's there, bless the work of the hands. Yes, you get, So if there's no work, if there's no work, there's no blessings. I felt like the young Turks were like, right now, it's when it's hitting them, that you know what? Okay, somehow we failed. We failed to do these things for these guys. You get, the thing they were trying to drill into us, they fail up with. Alafu couple to things, we also wanted to, vile Mose amesema, we wanted to be too technical, too fast.
we have never been a technical side.
You get, yeah, we wanted to be too technical. You get, it's like right now, Pep apeleko storage, ileko league huko something huko. You get, yes.
Storage is too far, man. Storage is too far. Peleka tu hata timu tuko hapa tu Premier League hapa chini.
So Sunderland, something hapo. It takes time. You get. It takes time. You know, you coming knowing that a player is supposed to cut in and do this and do this. And I usually say this. I usually say like,
are we having a pitch at this point, Fred?
No, we don't have a pitch. We don't have a pitch, but we have a pitch that has been working.
Yeah.
A system that has made us competitive since then. You get. A system work. System that has made us finishing the top of the Super League. Number 1, number 2, number 3. You get?
Yeah.
Number 1, number 2, number 3. Or let me say top 5. It's guaranteed.
Yes.
It's a no-brainer. Even when the league starts, even Kechu can just sprint and say, Otuk will be top 5. Definitely. Then who are the teams that it was never actually, and I'm sure people are surprised. What is happening? Why is Tuk? You know, it shatters me kufikiria ati nikiangalia yote bombi sisi no number last. I'm like, no, I know the quality of players I have.
Still. Other with that team, yes.
Even with this team, yes. I know the quality of players I have. You get? And I look back and I'm like, okay, this is the game we lost it. Okay, this is the game we would have avoided this allegation. This is the game we did this. Nangaleo semi nasema, So to cut this wrong issue, what happened, what went wrong is we wanted to be too technical, too fast, one. And then with it came with, I think the young lads haven't, you see the way we have a story, we have a history, yet like, you know what, this thing we have built. It's not given, it's not you enter the team and you find like this team is working. No, this thing has been built. Put in the work,
then you get your chance.
And it has not been built by someone else, it's been built by me, who is standing in front of you. I've built this thing. So me losing it is something. You know, then they came, Tuk is competitive.
Already assured top
Tuk is competitive. You get. And that is the mentality they ran with it. That is the mentality they ran with it. They didn't want to be inculcated into them. You get. Right now it's when it is hitting them like, you know what, brah, okay man, we are in trouble. We need to hold something and build this thing.
Get it to where it
Get
goes.
it. Even to be surprised kusikia mtu kama Bob anasema majamaa, zoezi imeanza, mko wapi? Mbona mkuji pitch? I'm like, yeah. That is what we needed. That is what we needed last this season that has gone.
Did the old players really show up for the team this season? I kept lamenting about that straight on.
You're talking about the alumni.
The alumni. Because as you said, in earlier years, we saw a situation where they actually, maybe not offer financial support, but the presence was
always.
This season,
I have to give credit to Gidi. Gidi is among us the oldest stack when he sticks with us through and thick and thin. You get? Even comes and tells you guys are doing this thing wrong. Umefanya this thing wrong. Hapa hivi mnafanya. Why are you doing that? You get?
You know how international players have people in the stands?
Yeah. Gidi.
He used to do that.
Come to the side of the goal we are supposed to score and tell you why. You know, I could feel, and even he could wear the jersey. He could wear the jersey and come with it and be like, yeah, I'm you guys, I'm with you guys. You know, you still have the belief that you guys. But then the other ones, I think the other old guys were like, it was a time in their life where they felt like.
I questioned that a lot.
Yeah.
Because I was wondering, personally, those particular group of guys, Eric, Eli, Kinandegwa, Elfas himself, despite them being away or held up in other things, as soon as we
something was wrong. Because when the first leg was done, they should have realized something is wrong. They started coming
as simple as
2-3 games to the end, and I was like, nini na nyinyi bana. What is happening with you guys?
So however that seems to be fading, it's something we need to re-trigger. Because with all of these years of playing, these are all histories all these guys have, and those inputs can always still go a long way. So, Moses kwa ananiambia 10 years ikimwambia 7. Najua while tunasema hiyo 10 inamaanisha there's another 3-4 other group of guys ahead of us.
Yeah.
So you know, a whole wealth of experience inafaa to really tap in of if tunataka to ensure continuity ya Stings.
That's a decade.
Yeah. Guys, umejua tuko at a very final part of the conversation. So league imekuwa relegated yet again. Premier League,
Super League.
Now you are being told National League. Na mnajua situation ya National League. Sunday asubuhi, Mara and
no anasema narudi nini.
But bado until one pitch imetengenezwa itakuwa.
But to also cap it off, we had a chance.
We had a whole lot of chance.
We had a chance. No, to the final whistle. Like there was a chance. There was hope. There was hope. Right now, to the final thing that the juicy part that you want.
Brad, what next?
The meat on the bone.
Who say what next?
The meat on the bone that you want to tackle.
Unajua mnaongelea relegation, mimi nilikuwa bado napigwa 7-4 na KCA. Bado napigwa 1-0 sijui na nani pale.
3-0 youngster like nani where how?
Jquat. How? Like, you know, you ask it, you're like, Park Road, how we drawing with Park Road? Oh, man, that way.
Kuna another one in surprise Mvita, man.
Mvita wakakuja wakatupiga.
What happened to your game ya Mvita? What happened to your game?
I had card. Ilikuwa la card.
Ilikuwa suspended.
Oh, ulikuwa kweli. Ulikuwa? Nakumbuka.
Quick time. Nakumbuka fall flani tuna defend this side going this side.
Yeah, I remember that.
Quick.
Mimi sitaki kumention majina, but I know exactly mwenye alilala hapo.
Hey, concentrate. In quick succession hivyo bro.
Ukatandikwa. Lamu.
Nikasema Super League imekuwa this fast again. Because that's the technical ability flani and level of concentration ilifanya to learn that kabisa.
But then you see pia as much as tumekuwa tukilose some games since watu wataki kuja training and watu tu wataki kutana for matches, but then pia coach pia alikuwa anatupush tukue too technical for our level of talent pia. Because kuna vitu zingine ziko very technical zenye mtu anaweza fanya hachezi opposition. So tuseme kitu anataka tufanye ni a forward line. Mtu anaweza fanya ni Brad anacheza defensive midfield your time. So mtu amekuwa kucheza hapo hizi ifanya. Akilose your ball tena ni Brad anahitaji ku recover ya kurudishia try again.
Too much work.
Yeah, that's too much work mtu anayekiwa afanye. So hii ni tu kimelose. Ni tu kimekuwa relegated. Sisi wote ni part of the two.
Yeah,
so tumekuwa relegated. Yeah, we all take the blame for it.
But on that point, I also usually say this thing: the mandate of a coach is not it's to coach the players you have.
Yeah.
You get? Coach the players you have. If you're coaching a basketball team and you have short players, ain't no way you're going to try and tell them, you know what, when someone is going to shoot, go and block them. No. You have to change the tactics that adapts to them. You get? Yeah. You know, I'm not going to, I'm saying, there's a game of Park Road first leg. Second leg.
Yeah.
When I saw we had this game, you get, we just need something someone to relieve you and be like, you know what, Brad, I might relieve someone and be like, you go, but you can't, you get. And I'm looking someone who can do that. I'm looking there on the bench and I'm like, why are we not doing this? Well, why is someone not coming in, you get. And when I said looking at the pitch and you're like, you're not worried. Get.
You sure someone got your back?
Yes, you're not worried. And someone is standing up for the match. or someone has that mentality in anajua, and yeah, I'm supposed to turn up for this match. You get? You're being given someone that you need to remind to turn up for this match. You get? So I was like, to some point, we also, as the same, individually, we have to take blame.
Definitely.
You get? And also, as holistically, you have to take blame. And also, as I've said individually, there are people who also have to take blame. You get? And it's something that they need to, because I'm sure it's something that people need to look for it and learn from it.
A quick one. So what next, Brad? Because I keep on asking for the team, for individual players. What are you looking for to remain with the team? Yet another relegation, growth as a player. What do you look for at this particular point? The team is relegated to yet another third part of the...
Truth be told, National League is a retirement league.
That's a development.
It's not a development. It's a retiring league. You get? It's a retiring league. So I don't think I'm at the point of my hobby playing. It's not a career. I don't think I want to play my hobby in a retiring place. I don't think it's it. I would have loved to. You get? I would have loved to because I'm saying I've given a decade to the team. You get? Given a decade to the team. So me, there's a part of me that it has. You get? And I think I'm going to do better as an old boy. Do it. I'm going to do. I'll be there for them if they decide to be there. All that.
Yeah.
I'll be there. You get? Because some of them are like, I know, some of them are losing hope. They're like, now what are we left with? Even I have to tell them, where are you going?
Hata sisi tunataka kujua.
Tunakufuata.
Hata sisi tunataka kujua hapa saa hizi kina nani wao wanakudai.
No, I'm saying like the young tax in the team, mtu anakuambia, Brad, una sign wapi? Na kufuata. Kule unaenda, mimi nataka kufuata. I'm like, okay. That's a heavy responsibility you want to put
on. The thing is ile siku nilisema tukiwa training as a joke. Mimi naenda juu. Kuna venye na kuhepa. Na wewe bado unataka
kufuata.
Itakuwaje? Si wako.
Ile energy na kutoka.
So Moses, una look out for nini Moses at this point sasa?
One thing that I know is going to break my heart is if this team doesn't survive this. Not just me, I know a lot of people watakuwa heartbroken if this team does not survive
that note. A condescending part of me wishes it doesn't, so that it makes people realize it's an I know it's in a long and at the end of the road thought. I'm like, you know what? So that people realize, you know what? Okay, these boys gave heart. But then again, I'm looking at it, I'm like, nah. I'd love a place to retire. I love a place. So I'm a 40-something-year-old and I'm still like,
Yes, I can.
Well, I can't do this thing competitively as I think I can. Let me come and do this. You get?
Yeah. Because I'm thinking about all watu wanakuja after hour or wanakuja after kina Cyril. I want them to have the same experiences as mimi nimekuwa nazo. Somewhere they can express themselves bila kuwa na wasiwasi, because at Tuk mimi hakuna siku nichawa ilikuwa shy kucheza huku. Ati naogopa mtu atanitetesha. There's not a single day. I know that happens in a lot of other teams.
A lot.
Hapa hivi you are free. Turn up, cheza mechi yako, maliza, ishia home. Tumepigwa ni sawa. Tumepigwa ni sawa. Ulifanya makosa tutakupointia, tunasahau hiyo story. Nenda tunalewa, tunasahau hiyo story, tunakuja training next week. We say this is what we want to correct.
So on that note, on the meat on the bone that you want to. You see, let me just come out of the gate and say it. Where are we going? I'm looking for something similar. Not the same. Similar. Where I will play my hockey
So
I won't play boardroom hockey.
better yet, bro, let me put the question this way.
About now.
It might help us.
I want a club that has the freedom of expression, as Moses has said,
Yes.
where you are, because this thing does not pay.
Yeah.
You get? Or rather, I don't think right now I want to play for a club that pays me to pay.
Expectations will be.
I don't.
Yes.
I don't. They would have taken me when I was the dancing rasta, gladly. Right now, I don't think I want that kind of, because the boardroom hockey is easy. See, it's the same way to make out we have analyzed our mistakes right now. It's easy. You get?
Yeah.
Why didn't we not analyze it and correct them
earlier.
back then? You get? It's easy. You get? And being a player, you get? Even when I usually watch football matches, naambianga watu, it's easy. Kwa mkuita huyu mtu ni huyu jamani bure kabisa bure, nakwambia you are put one on one. I'm not the fittest player, you get? But amongst my friends, my work colleagues, even those who are like, I used to run, I'm like, bruh, I'm not the fittest, but I'm telling you, none of you is matching me. You get?
I've had situations such as
You get?
this, yes.
And even sometimes we go for the executions, the colleague, the work trips, team bonding, and we go on the races. People are like, Brad, you are running mad. I'm like, no. You guys haven't seen people who run.
You're not
There are people who I'm saying, I'm telling you. There are people I'm telling you, I'm like, no, these people run. You get?
Yeah.
So it's easy. It's easy to tell, like, oh, that guy is too slow. That guy is too, it's easy. You get? It's too easy to do that. You get? It's too easy. And hockey, we are not at that elite level to play hockey in that such. I would love if it were. I wouldn't be in this physical shape.
And if it's happening, it's supposed to happen with the people who are after us.
After us.
So definitely pioneers again to start to keep on thinking about that.
So when I'm looking for something, I'm looking for something similar, not the same, because I also want something where structure is. Yeah, there's structure.
Yeah.
You get? There is, after structure, there's facility. You get? And people turn up for matches. I hate playing with a team where, because it also dampens you.
It will. Because
Yeah,
it will mean you have to pick up a similar.
Yeah, there's no way you're going to be the one who wants to do the work rate. They're going to use you. People are going. So I want also a team that turns up for matches. You get? And not to be, I love the underdog mentality. I love it.
All the time.
I love it. I thrive in it.
I'm sure you have teams who fit that, but Moses, what are you looking for? You're looking for a different team now.
I still feel I'm still competitive, man.
Sana.
I'm still competitive. Ile hockey tunacheza Kenya, I'm still very competitive. I'm a good player. Yeah, I can still play in the Premier League. So I'm definitely looking for a side that inacheza Premier League. Nikiangalia side za Super League.
I didn't mention
Yeah.
Premier League in the list. Okay.
Nikiangalia side za Super League, I'm not convinced kuna side yenye nitenda ni join alafu ni feel comfortable just joining. Yeah, because by this sijamiss hata league match moja ya took tangu ni join.
Ever.
Never missed.
Because of sijui ati sipatikani sijui.
That is 10 years straight. Every league match I've turned up for it.
Imagine.
10 years sijamiss hata league match moja.
And it's a streak you don't want to start.
Nakusa sijamiss game yote ya kusa ama league match.
Hata wewe.
Imagine. Na najua nikishow up brother na show up.
Yeah.
Mentality is the same.
Yeah. Hakuna siku taini pigia simu niulize tu brother atakuja nikwambie sijui. I know it sure. Hata kama atachelewa atakuja.
Even this season I've taken flights just to come play the game.
Yeah.
That is how the level of commitment I've had.
Yeah.
So najua hakuna mtu analipwa hapa, but then kuna vitu unafanya out of respect
For the other person.
Yes.
for your
For your
teammate.
colleague.
You need jamaa kuna mtu amelose pia yeye ndo show up hapa. So hakuna vile utafika hapa alafu you just do mediocre and go. That's being
Disrespectful.
So on these notes, yika bado kuna zingine.
Yeah. I think you just need someone that's committed and
possible teams zile zinafiti criteria Moses kwako.
Alafu pia bana sasa kienda mahali penda kuna age mates wangu. Wenda team unajua kuna wale watu wenye ulikingianga hockey ulikuwa nao hata kama ni opponents but unajua mliingia nao.
Yes.
Yeah, ushakwenda wale vijana ambao kuna wametoka high school juzi bana.
Wanaanza kupigia story.
Taanza kupigia stories za mtu ameenda kucheza nationals hapa. No offense national me playing national is a feat. But sasa mimi nilipiga simu tu kupiga stories za nationals tena. Yeah, no, that's not my clique anymore.
Before muniambie teams zinafiti criteria, mi yangu mostly wani going to a team ile na kuhitaji. See where I know too well Brad will come and hold it for me at the center. Yeah. One will come hold it at the Mose will run the flank. Or if need be, unaona kitu kama hiyo. Someone really needs to have a clear agenda
and want
for you when they're calling you to the team. It makes it a lot easier than you stopping and deciding, I can go play Budali. I can go play Green Shack all of a sudden.
Or a team that, on that note, or a team that you know what?
Wanakuita,
but they have already the player, their first 11. You get like it's there.
Unajua kuna mwingine unajua anakuita ndio usiende kwa opponent.
Simple as that.
Anakuita ndio usiende kwa opponent, usikuje kumdestroy. That's a very dangerous person kukuita.
So watu wanafaa wakuwe on the lookout for some of this because I feel the young guys need to have to listen to some of this.
Your point in umesema, you go for someone who needs you. Sio unawahitaji.
Also lazima uevaluate not to kuenda because of the name or because of a certain promise which is not clear.
Pia unaangalia position unacheza na mali unaenda. Ukienda mali wewe defender unaenda team iko na defenders. Uteko mali mcheze mali mwenye siku unajua amejiestablish.
Wewe unataka kutoa Kenya, unataka kutoa
kuniende kucheza striking bana.
It's a lie.
So you need to be clear about that.
Yeah.
And finally hiyo swali ya mwisho na teams gani zinafiti criteria?
Ngoja kwanza acha niulize swali lingine tu moja rahisi. Teams zote za Super League nyinyi mnaweza cheza. Si ndio? Hiyo mnaweza. Wewe kuna team Premier League inaweza enda ukose kucheza hata kama hutaanza. Is there a team utaenda ukose kucheza?
I feel naweza cheza hata kama nisipoanza.
Ona feel team zote kuanzia
5-7 minutes.
Butali, Police, Jaguars, Waza au wengine huko chini wote na wengine nimesahau the order. Zote uko sure you can be named into the team sheet. Utakuwa kwa team sheet.
Yes.
Uko sure ukienda kwa team sheet. Okay. Now I'm just asking because unajua ni vizuri kujijua. Ni vizuri kujua your abilities.
I know.
Yeah, okay, ni sawa. Sasa mimi still feel competitive. Naweza enda team yote na I'm sure nitakuwa kwa next. Yeah.
Like unajua okay yangu.
Yeah, najua okay yangu.
Najua.
Si kujichocha but I know myself.
You also need recognize you will need to do extra if you move to this places because it's not given.
Yeah, but that's the next thing unafaa ujiulize. Are you willing to do that extra?
Yes.
Are you willing?
It's very important.
An example, ukienda timu kama Sanjago size.
That's
Hiyo timu kuna vijana wadogo wako na mbio
na
wako na time. Do you have
all three of them?
Yeah, who utajicommit for all three?
Then you start eliminating yourself from some of those.
So yeah, hizo ndo teams sasa unaanza kuzieliminate. Because the other thing you eliminate all yes, you na start since the university kuna scholarship huko.
Sasa hiyo anachukuanga mtu yote. Kama utaki scholarship unataka kuwachezea.
And unajua nasema hivi such university teams yani kienda definitely want to grow professionally somehow and I go back to that school na ni enroll. Now the same mentality ndio nasema I only need to show up and I have the qualification. I'm a student there. I know I can put the work. I also know the level of skill niko nayo. Is it possible?
Sisi ni watu tukuku nje country tuwezi kukudanganya. We don't know how that works beyond when wanacheza kwa uwanja we can't tell what goes on behind the scenes huko.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again in a play a lot such kind of behind the scenes of the team.
A lot. By the way.
Because unajua the thing is you realize, let me give you tuko na game week. You only have one game over the weekend. Your game will last how long? 60 minutes.
60 minutes.
Yeah. So I'm going to spend the whole week
Training
with these guys away from that field ya nini.
Yeah.
So whatever we are doing behind the scenes, kitu tunafanya away from your city park, ni very important. Your time na spend na wao away from that field is very important in the build up to how we are going to perform on the field.
The bond itakuwa and kama ita translate also into the game.
Yeah, it's very important. Yeah, so those are the things we want to look out for wakati tunajaribu ku eliminate potential visitors.
I was so sure, now I'm eliminating a whole lot of things. Interesting. So now analyzing.
Without fear or anything. I cannot play for Park Road. Even if they are being relegated, because there are rumors of the Premier League not being relegation, blah blah blah, all that stuff. I cannot play for them. I cannot play for Strathmore. I cannot play for
the structure is clear.
I cannot play. On having their players. I cannot play for SIU. My reason is because I don't feel their culture and mine befits it. Another Manchester kitaka kusaini ndo nasemanga that player fits the culture, the playing style and everything. I don't think does. I can't join Western Jaguars simply because it will require outside among the three things that Moses has mentioned. Do you have the time? Do you have the time? By the time I mean time ya kukaa na time pia put in to match their physicality. Because that's a team that I think they're also building to compete internationally. That is their mentality. And that is why they are phasing out their old guys. I think there are 3 or 4 that are remaining in the national in the main team. And they are almost, some of them are all my age mates. Or some of them are older than me, so I'm like, what am I going to do there?
Teams such as Blue Pirate is also offering a good opportunity for their old guys.
Yeah, for their old guys.
Yes.
So why would I go and do that? Because a team that is phasing out old guys, my age. When you say you're this age, you're like, you're too old to do this. Brutally, they have their own signing decision. You can't just you cannot go and say, oh, by the way, I want to play for you guys. Who are you?
I am capable.
Because if it is capable, most of people will be walking to them. But anybody who feels they are good enough, they'll be like, yeah, I want to play for you guys.
There's also a good number of guys are doing that also.
Sitafute pesa. Nasikia nini sponsorship yao inaisha. Enda wapi utaka kupatia sponsorship.
The only thing is
unichezeshe mimi nitakuwa na sponsor.
And then internally I also hear they have wrangles and everything because
kuna kama ile hakuna ile.
No, there's now as in ile, like I was talking to one of their players who was talking to a team that also wants me.
So you got talking.
So we got talking, and he was like, I think my time is up, because you realize there are some players that they signed that were good. They were good, but then they come and they are phased out and they become useless.
They didn't need them.
Yeah, they didn't need them. They become useless after it. Because after it, unajua kama mtu anakuambia okay, wewe unania wewe ni mnoma, si ndio? Unachezea timu yenye ni noma. Na hiyo timu yenye ni noma inasema wewe si mnoma. Straight up inakwambia wewe si mnoma. Sasa hizi timu zingine wanakuja wanaambia mimi ni mnoma, wanakuambia wewe unatuambia nini? Kama wewe ni mnoma ulisaini na wanoma, na wanoma wamekukataa, wewe unakuja unatuambia wewe ni mnoma aje. You get
watu kupia ready sometimes
for that. Ndio nataka kupiga tocha ukabaki like inakumess. Inakumess. Mtu anaangalia anaona this is not the hockey I was enjoying. So you see, in that I cannot go to police. I'm eliminating teams.
Yes.
I cannot go to police because hiyo culture yao pia
last few times that was a training.
Yeah, you get. And their time of training, I'm not going. It's not like the way I used to. I'm turning up for matches because I know I can give 80%. Them they train probably on a weekday at 10 a.m. I'm like, hey, I can't do that. I have a 9 to 5 that I need to attend to. Yeah. You get. Then I go there just to do what? To be a supporter. I can do that by just not playing hockey. So I can't play there. Other team I can also play is what? Which one? There are a couple nimesahau.
Nairobi Simba.
Nairobi Simba, because of their pitch I can't. Iko kwa list.
Because wacha tuone nani tena. Any coast team?
Any coast team? No, MSC have contacted me. They're still waiting for my
feedback.
How
will that play out?
That is. You know, the only thing that played out is Tony. Tony and Keblen told me, akaniambia, Baba, no, I need a player like you. Kuna kitu tu fulani nimelaka. Na nataka tu exactly.
Wewe ndo unaweza offer. Wewe
nimecheza na wewe Brad.
I long for such a call out.
I
long for that call out. Was that someone clear with
Yeah, akaniambia, Brad, this is the thing that I want to. Plus I know you can play here and here, but there's this specific thing that you have that I want. Another team ni gani?
Daiko.
I can't.
You can't.
Too many young players. Sailors, I have friends.
Sailors, you have friends.
So the problem I have with Sailors is I don't think they need a player
like you.
You get, I don't. You get, I might reach there and then they start telling me play right left mid. I'm like, bruv. I can, but I don't think I do want to do that. You get?
No,
I can't.
Can't
play that.
Thank you, brother. It gives us a few options. Moses, your end as we wind up.
Mimi sitaki kufungia watu mlango. Sitaki kufungia mtu mlango bwana. Sitaki kujifungia mlango. Acha niseme hivyo. Sitaki kujifungia mlango. Kama utakuja mimi nitakuja kuulizia. Me I'll come and ask. Yeah, because I feel I can play anywhere. I feel I enjoy playing hockey. Put me anywhere. Give me the instruction, let me do this and this, I'll do it. I don't mind. That's the thing.
You're physical, you'll be up for it.
Yes.
Technicalities, you're good. You only need to adapt to
the
I just need to adapt to where you want me to play.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I feel. Because I've never been picky about positions, honestly. Nikiingia nilicheza left back, nikacheza forward, nikacheza midfield. Yeah, so it was all about coach anakuza nataka kucheza wapi leo saa nyingine. So I've never been picky about positions. That's one thing I've enjoyed nikicheza hockey. Yeah, juu saa nyingine brother anasema leo hataki kucheza, hataki kutingika hapo katikati. Mnafanya aje?
Itabidi mwelao sitingike.
Mnamkubalia tu. Unajua amesema hatatingika. Tunamwambia ni sawa baki hapo lakini ni hivi na hivi. Anasema sawa. Unajua ikubali terms zenu hakuna cha unaweza mwambia pia saa nyingine. So you just you learn how to be
adaptive,
flexible, yeah. It's important.
So any final words, because I realized it was supposed to be an hour, but
it can't. It's a decade. It's a decade.
We can go on and on.
Because I move back to high school. It was 15 years now. In 1 hour.
So Moses amesema yata kujifungia. Unajua the call when umesema you're looking for such a call out. Moses alipewa hiyo call out akaambiwa we want a player you to play here. Like it's a jigsaw fit. Anakuambia
the only remaining piece.
This is how you are.
Yeah.
This is the space we have. And when you come and do this, una fit. So we want you to come here.
That place.
Simple.
Yeah, and pia nikaangalia how the team is, the way they carry
themselves. They have nini hapo.
I'm like, okay, nini inangoja by this? You just go here.
Yeah,
Sasa unaona mimi yangu ni hapo unajua when you talk to him hapo hivyo then there's something like a team has sat down and be like let's sign. You when they meet you they are like but this you come like
can you come? This season ikianza I was supposed to be there. Walikasirika na mimi. Ndio wakutana City Park they're like no you let us down. Ile like they seriously mad at you. Wamekasirikia honestly. Because mimi I felt like I still took something that I can give. That's why I went. That's why I stayed. But
so you see such a call out, you get. It's the same thing that Parklands has done with me, you get.
Constantly without fear.
Yeah, constantly without fear. Out loud, they are like, this, you get. And then the other team that has done that ni MSC, you get. Sharks, they are like, unachezanga Dieres. Dieres inakuanga hivi. Then I'm like, then they sent they sent one of them.
Somebody very relevant.
Put you to you get. Then they are like, anakuambia, when one of the players come. Now I speak to one of them. I speak to a former 2 player. And he tells me, when you sign, sasa nitarudi training. I was like, okay, what are you telling me? What is the red flag there?
Nini unaogopa?
What did you unaogopa ndio unaniambia hivi? And he laughed and he told me, una sign. Kama una sign, narudi training. I was like, there's something terrible there. There's something terrible there. And then, as I said, people have their own first 11, you get. And maybe I don't want.
Hata nini fanyike watawataka kustick na hiyo especially new teams.
Yeah. You get.
Okay.
So I'm really thinking about the 3 options that are clear is MSC, which is it's an ambiguity. I don't know how I'm going to manage because even though they have said they are going to pay the fare and
youngsters
everything.
gave me a crazy offer to play all their Nairobi matches. They handle Kisumu. And okay, but
and they handle the transportation to Kisumu.
No, they'll play their matches
in Nairobi. You see. So, and the same thing the MSC has told me, like, you know what, do this, but I'm like, I love hockey too much.
To do it halfway.
Man. I'm like, if I was there, you guys were beaten 1-0. If I was there.
Kama mlikuja kuniambia after mmetoka coast game mbili.
Yeah.
We needed you. Kama ungekuwa tu tungeshinda.
But seriously, that game I needed. Hey. On a side note, you get. So maybe the 3 clear points are MSC. You get. Sharks, I'm not really sure about it. I have, unajua that there's a hesitation about it. Yes. I have hesitation about it.
As long as it's there.
Yeah, I have hesitations about it. You get. Parklands, I fit in like nonsense. There's nothing. Tayari yani hata kit. But the thing I love, I consider about it, I love the underdog mentality. I know. Okay, if I do with the caliber of me, because I told them one thing, I'm not doing this with the old guys. Yeah. I'm not coming to do this thing with the old guys. You get? Because if I coming there, I want a team. And so when they tell me they are signing, when they are telling me they are signing to Gama Mandela, Aguko, Ronnie, you get? There's this young man Oltaka in the Sharks. Anaitwa anatopanga scoop Ryan pia wamemconvince abaki, you get? Then they are like, I'm like, you get? After gonna hold jamaa backhand.
So technically backlines.
Yeah, you get. I'm like, and then literally they're telling you, Brad.
Fit in, we do rotation na wale wazee already wako pale, which can work.
You get, wakaniambia come up. You get. Hapa hivi. These other teams, literally just being honest, these other teams are wako like kuja. You meet mtu wa Simba anakuambia like, you get. Ndio anakuambia like kuja, you get. And then I'm like, really? Do you? But then wafu huko najua hakuna boardroom. Kuna boardroom. It's the same thing. I walk in, I play my game, I do this. You get. But I also at the same time, so the 3 options that I have ni Sharks, MSC.
Huyu jamaa ana options, unajua mwela nienda tayari anatudanganya.
But thank you. Keep it.
No, hapo hivyo.
It's only a
hata tomorrow niko training Sharks.
I went to Parklands, mimi nimesikia kuna fulani Parklands.
Unaweza lakini kesho kuna training.
Tutakutana tu. Si ni training. Ni nini?
Yes.
Ni training tunaenda ku
Final words na kama mnataka kupeana shout out sama social handles ama contact.
The thing is this tunacheza huko ni kujibamba tu. There's no hard feelings here. Ni yule mtu ana prefer.
Lakini ninataka kuhold Mose kwa hiyo kitu amesema. Ati nitakukata. Ninataka kukuhold. Nataka ajue kile watu usikie on the other side. Nataka ajue.
Moja hata tuna message kutana.
Side bado. Anataka ajue. Nataka ajue ile video hapo hivyo. Forget. Niliambia kama kuna siku gani tulicheza against Ivan. Akaniambia mzee. It's the same thing. It's the same thing if you have ever played against a band. Now you realize this man is a mountain. This thing is you get ama huyu jamaa wake yumi anataka kwenda Bungoma. Dan. You know how big he is. You get when you're with him kwa game.
Mbona kitu kifanyika second leg tucheza na KU. Mliona kitu nilifanyia. Aliona.
You get when you're playing with him you are like come on. But then you play against him you're like what? Hapa kuna hatari hapa kuna.
Sawa brad umekata kuja Premier League but it's okay. Mimi nitasema uliogopa.
Nini Premier League? No
nitasema tu uliogopa kuniface so
hakuna.
Hiyo kesi iishie hapo.
Hakuna. Premier League inaweza kuja. Lakini the commitment yenyewe naanza kuangalia bana na kutafuta pesa. Hata team tunaangana team Impala. Kimbeba kwa dunia. Niambia kuja. Lakini ile kuja hafifu na angalia bro. Nimetaka Moses. You now sit. Mnaanza kushuku like anaweza kufanya kijana la season. So you're looking for the second set league. Angalia hapo ile we can also take you. Ndio lazima resign Casemiro tunataka Rabio. Lakini sasa acha tu settle tu. You are settling. I don't want you guys to settle. Mwanza kunipea pressure yenye ulikuwa unasema hapa hivi staki hizo pressure.
It's good. Kama bado uko na nguvu, kuja bado kimbia kidogo bwana.
Kimbia. Lakini I assure you, next time you're seeing me playing hockey I'm going to be. Amjaona nani nimekata? I'm going to be the fittest I've ever been.
Unarudi to the old.
Unarudi kwa the old nini?
Kila mtu amesema contract ma final words about it. Mose
mimi mimi kwa sawa bwana tucheze tu tukutane huko nje
bado tuko hii pamoja
tukikutana huko nje tusukume tu mechi tukimaliza tutoke hapo nje watu wa soda watu wa mvinyo
hiyo itaisha
hiyo haiwezi isha
na hiyo
always yes na to keep true to talk
na wewe umetu grill wewe hujasema sasa kutuendea shut up hapa
nataka kubaki uni
it's easier iko na system nyingine rahisi
it's going to give me stability.
This young man is afraid of commitment. He's not anaogopa commitment.
That or I take up Mose on his challenge because for sure Moses I feel kama niko na watu like minded na tuna put in all the work.
That is the thing.
I really don't fear.
That's why najaribu kwa convince tuende pamoja nyinyi mnanihepa. I know nawajua that's why nawaita. I know you guys.
Boni.
Yes.
Let's tumwambie hivi. We are considering. Si tunaendea release letter.
Yangu naenda for I already submit.
That you guys, I'll take you anywhere with me. I've played with you guys 10 years, I know you. Mimi ni kitu amali sitakosa kuwaita kwa na nyinyi ndio mkatae. Mimi siwezi kosa kuwaita. I know you guys. Najua I know what I'm taking then if you it later when it's going to
call out. Today has been a perfect day na nimeipata. And again Brad, sitaki kucheza that 60 minute like I used to. I can't.
You don't want.
I really want to give my good 10-20.
In the words of famous Brad.
Honest work.
In the words of famous Brad. Yes. I am giving you 15 honest work.
Yes.
Take it with it what you use me how you want to use me.
So I think also going to a team, you need to consider
You did.
and I think it's very important. So anything else Moses before brother peane yake?
No, hakuna. Sina kitu cha kuongeza. Nimemaliza.
This was something. This was a good idea.
Regular one?
A regular
do
one.
it with different guys, different conversations.
Yeah, different conversations.
Nani tutaishiwa maneno I got so much.
Wewe kama ile time tunakuwa tu park tukipiga story. Haijafika pale na baki like. I usually see other teams wako hivi. Kwani you guys, what do you do?
Unajua si tara inakuanga different conversation.
Ni same tu kwa detail moja ilikuwa umesahau. Bwana nakumbuka hii. You get and somehow it usually captivates. By the way, this is a good thought. It usually captivates people around us. People are like, hey, we need to hear these stories because some of them are too. Some of them are too.
If not anything, I know we have 30-40 guys. If only the team staying as only, then we've still reached out to the audience.
Yeah, we have.
Yes.
Yeah, we have.
Again, on not being overlooked, I want. I'm keeping it close circle as much as possible. Even some other guys will just mix it up. Tujue ni aje.
Na it's good pia uleta watu hizo teams zingine tusikie nini wanafanya nyatu.
Itakuwa
Tuwasikia, tuagree tujue mnafanyanga nini.
So with the help of Ngori Media and other talented guys tutakuwa get involved with. Conversation itakuwa tamu. So asanteni and as I said tunaweza endelea until evening.
Yeah, we can have
commitments against us. Asanteni sana for the time and we'll see where this leads to.
Yes.